What is up, YouTube? My name is Slogee, and I'm back for another episode of the Stanley Outcome Collector. So, on the last episode, what we did is that we just didn't do anything that the narrator told us. We just did the opposite of everything that the narrator told us. So, when we were doing that, I noticed that there was another platform that when I was able to go to, and I was on like that elevator lift thing. So that's what we're going to be doing today.
All of his
We're going to see what happens when we go through there.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley
Alright, we're going to go into the right door.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
We were just not doing anything that the narrator said, so told us to go to the left, now we're going to the right. And into the admirable worker lounge.
It had really been worth the detour after all. Just to spend, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Yeah, fuck that. Alright, so here's what I'm talking about. This little yellow platform thing. We have to jump down. At least I think we could step off of this to get up down onto that other catwalk.
On the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else.
I would say get to the right height to land, and perfect.
Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero
Alright, so there's
consideration
two doorways, so I'm
others?
gonna try this
Are
one
you
first.
That convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why?
Alright,
I
nothing.
don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
I think this narrator is just a pedophile trying to lure Stanley into his lair. He wants to show him something beautiful. Ugh. Alright, so...
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Like somebody fuck you back. We'll go through the blue door.
Perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Oh, shit. Red.
Oh, thank God
red.
You are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop.
Alright, I'm fucking going in circles now.
We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Okay. It's the pedophile there. Alright, yeah, I'm just in a dark room now. Oh, let's see what happens. Totally new area we just discovered. Hopefully it's not the narrator's pedophile dungeon.
What are we looking for?
Alright, what is this?
Here.
Whoa.
Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy.
So beautiful.
I actually feel happy.
Looks pretty fucking cool. Did I come from? No, I didn't walk upstairs anywhere. I didn't come from here.
No, wait. Where are you going? Oh no.
What's
Stay
up
away
there?
from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this. Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Oh, this guy's really upset. Well, fuck him. We're gonna kill ourselves.
No!
Holy shit, Stan the man is fucking indestructible.
What are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking
yeah,
you
we're gonna
not to
kill
take
Stanley.
this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
Where are we going back? We already started in this fucked up business
Stanley,
building.
Let's go back to the other room. My God, is this really how much you dislike my game?
Yes, I cannot stand this game. This game sucks.
To be rid of it? You were literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy.
Yes.
I'm reading the situation correctly. Maybe
Holy
you're just getting
shit.
a kick out of it. I don't
Stanley's
know anymore.
indestructible.
I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours.
Yay. There we go. We killed Stan.
It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
I don't know if it's actually going to restart back in the office. Oh, we're back in the office. So that really wasn't much of an ending. I don't know if anything happened on that platform. Alright, we'll revisit that in another episode. We've still got time to find another outcome, so let's check out what else we could do.
Co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had
One that I
something
want to
in his
check
mind.
out is when you follow the directions and then you go
When
to the
Stanley
door that
came
says
to a set of
escape when
two
you go
open
after you go
doors,
down the
he entered the
elevator.
door on his
I remember
left.
I wanted to check that out, so I guess we'll do that now. Back into the beautiful
Yet there was not a
office.
single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Hope coming to a staircase, Stanley
actually, I
walked
should-
upstairs to his boss's office.
I don't know if I should do the escape door or just go downstairs. Maybe I'll be able to do both in this episode. Going downstairs. For now. Ooh, what a beautiful red light.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his
That
boss,
Toyota, though.
admitting he had left his post during work hours.
I woke up
He might
in
be
a new
fired for that.
Toyota.
And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself,
Wait,
maybe
what?
I
Well,
am
wasn't I just
crazy.
here?
All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors
Courtesy of
close
the Source
automatically
Engine.
behind
At least
him
I'm pretty sure
whenever
this game
he
is Source Engine.
And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream.
Alright, Stan is
Oh,
dreaming.
What a relief Stanley felt.
Yeah, this is really going to be like Gameception if we're going to wake up in our office or like in a bedroom. We never even worked in this whole building in the first place.
His job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake
Okay,
up
it seems
soon.
as
I'll
if
have to go
someone's
back
been
to my
jizzing
boring real-life job pushing
all
buttons.
around the
I may
bottom
as
of
well
these
enjoy
walls.
this while I'm still lucid. So,
That's not
he imagined
sanitary,
himself
and I'm
flying
now
and began to
officially
gently float above the
skeeved
ground.
out, and I don't want to go near
Then
the
he imagined
jizz anymore.
himself
Oh shit, I'm
soaring
floating.
through space on a magical star field, and it too appeared. It was so much fun.
Oh,
and
so
Stanley
pretty.
marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
Yeah, what the fuck? I don't want to
Now
listen
the
to this
voice was
gay-ass
describing
narrator.
itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm
Cold
dreaming about a voice
drinks.
describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd, and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not.
I do one of these freaking cold drinks doing all these laps around these
Was
rooms.
Stanley
Holy
simply
shit.
deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right
I'll see if I
now
can walk into
as
the
he's
door
ever
while it's
been in his
closing.
life.
Oh, I missed that one.
Now,
I'll try it on the
hearing
next
the
one.
voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all,
What the hell?
he
I
was
saw Stanley's
certain
shadow.
without a doubt that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float
Oh,
and make the magical
shit.
stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice
Looks like
explain
I
all
just
that?
found some kind of
This
Easter
voice
egg.
was a part of himself too. Surely.
Look at Stanley
if he
down
could
there.
just-
Yeah, now I'm
He
pretty
would
sure it's
prove
a
it.
Source Engine because,
He would
like,
prove that he was
I know
in
in Prop
control,
Hunt
that
in
this
Source
was a
Engine, all the
dream.
characters have that stance where
So
they're
he
standing
closed
with their
his
arms
eyes
out like that.
gently, and he
That's pretty
invited
fucking.
himself
Oh,
to wake up.
okay. Now we're gonna
He
sleep.
felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back. the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream.
Stands
I
on
wish
his
it to be
Tempur-Pedic
over.
mattress.
Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal.
I didn't know
Everything
Stanley
will
had a
be
wife.
fine.
It's probably a bad bitch.
I am okay.
Alright, looks like we're...
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley.
Oh, shit.
I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice?
Oh shit, this is kind of weird.
And everything went black.
This game is fucking amazing. This is so
This is
freaking weird.
the story of a woman named Mariella.
What? Stan is a
Mariella woke
woman
up on a
named
day like any
Mariello.
other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon
What
turn
the
to go call
fuck
for
is
an
going
ambulance,
on?
for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Wow. So, the Stanley Parable is based around a woman named Mariello. Well, that's nice to know. Well, I guess that was another ending, which really didn't make any freaking sense. That was another weird ending. So, we got 2 endings in this episode. I think that's pretty
Stanley's
good.
office was a distant memory.
And,
What did it
yeah,
look
so
like?
I'm just gonna stop
There
the
was a
video here,
computer
because we
there,
got 2
and a
pretty weird
painting.
endings. Even
Was
though
it
the
a
first
painting
ending was a
or
little,
photo?
I don't know,
He could no longer
like,
recall.
unsatisfying or, like, unjustified.
No
It was
matter
just
how hard
weird. It
Stanley
didn't really
looked,
make sense.
he couldn't
So yeah,
find
I'm
a
gonna stop the
trace of
video
his
here.
true
Thanks for
address.
watching. Hit the thumbs up button if you liked the video. Thumbs down if you hated it. Or hate me. Hit the subscribe button for more content of the Stanley Parable. I got some other PC game Let's Plays I'm doing. Yep, so like I said, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys later.